All right, Kate Bilo joining us now. Is depending on where you are right now, you're either like really hot and seeing sun, or you're maybe getting rained on with some thunderstorms.
Right, and it all depends, like you said, on your location. Not every place is seeing storms. The problem is they're forming and they're just sitting over a certain location. We actually just got a report of a flash flood warning that's been issued for the Philadelphia area until 9:45 tonight. So that means you don't want to be driving through the roads. We had the water main break this morning, of course. Now we've got flooded roads in some spots, mainly poor drainage areas tonight. Dangerous conditions. Turn around, don't drown. That's what we always say. Let's take a look at what's happening right now, though. Up in the Poconos, where the skies have just gotten dark at Jack Frost Big Boulder. This is up in Carbon County. Looking pretty ominous right now as the radar begins to light up, even off to the far northwest. Starting to see some storms form up that way. So again, it all depends on where you are. There are parts of the area that haven't seen a drop of rain and are just still sweltering with mid-90s and feels like temperatures in the triple digits. But you can see it's about to open up there in Jack Frost Big Boulder. Let's check in quickly with our Eyewitness Weather watchers who have been reporting these very hot temperatures. And you can see a couple of spots are around 90, 83 here. You're seeing a little bit of a cool down with some rain-cooled air moving through with these storms, but temperatures still in many spots very, very hot. And some photos from our weather watchers. I love this one from Lynn. This is what we call towering Q. Towering cumulus clouds is what it's short for. When you see those clouds start to bubble up on the horizon, that's when you know that storms are building. And Lynn captured this great shot of that towering Q before the storms rolled through. And earlier today, things were looking pretty good. As long as you weren't out in it, Ed sent this shot of some blue sky and some sunshine and the leaves on the trees. New growth in front, looking pretty good. The flowers aren't minding the heat, but we certainly are. Let's take a look at Storm Scan 3 because I want to show you the storms that have just formed and that flash flood warning that we're talking about around Philadelphia. So again, you can see where the storms are now. They've popped up and they just haven't moved much at all. Right over the city, right over portions of Bucks County, up into Mercer County, and now you can see up toward the Poconos a storm is forming. And notice how these are not going anywhere. They're just sitting over one particular area, and we are continuing to see these storms dump very, very heavy rainfall. So right now in Philadelphia, right over the city, those two storms that develop have kind of fused into one. South Philly back toward portions of Upper Darby, up toward Lower Marion, and right on into New Jersey now. Camden and Gloucester County seeing some of this heavy rain and frequent lightning with these storms as well. Very dangerous conditions, but looks like the most dangerous of all is the flooding, and that's why we've seen that flash flood warning just be issued there. Bucks County seeing some heavy rain as well. The heaviest is now shifted up into New Jersey, but still a flood advisory has been issued for portions of, again, Bucks County and into Montgomery County. I don't know if you can see the outline here. The flash flood warning or flood advisory here in Philadelphia has just been upgraded to a flash flood warning. So that means you don't want to be out in this if you can avoid it. It can come up on you quickly, and it does not take much rain or water on the roadways to potentially pose a life-threatening scenario. It's 96 still at the airport, though, 94 in Allentown, 93 in Wilmington. We are starting to see that rain-cooled air work its way in, but the areas that have not seen a thunderstorm this afternoon, it is sweltering. 109 is what it feels like in South Philly. It feels like 104 in Reading. It feels like 102 in Wilmington. Now, I do expect once our 6 o'clock numbers roll in, some of these will drop thanks to the rain-cooled air moving through. But our heat alerts, our excessive heat warning is still in effect. That goes until 8 o'clock tonight with a heat advisory elsewhere. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. It's still hot. It's still humid. We do still have the chance for locally heavy thunderstorms, but they're mainly north and west, and it's not quite as hot. We go from highs in the mid to upper 90s to right around 90. And hey, there's a chance we could even fall just short of 90, meaning tomorrow could be the end of the heat wave. We'll get very, very close. But as you can see, not quite as bad as it has been. We do have the chance for thunderstorms again tomorrow, but I'll show you after the storms diminish tonight. Tomorrow morning starts with fog. Tomorrow afternoon, storms pop up, but they're mainly north and west. They are locally heavy once again like these. Thursday, again, starting with fog, a few pop-up showers and storms in the afternoon, but the real game changer comes through Friday afternoon and evening. And you can see this storm even Friday morning. This is 10 a.m. We've got showers and storms moving through. Noon, heavy showers and storms moving through, and it just keeps progressing through the area. Friday with heavy rain possible. We just got to get through that, though, and then we'll finally get some relief. Still very steamy, even though it's not as hot the next few days. The dew points are in the low 70s tomorrow, Thursday, and on Friday as we await that front. We will cut that dew point down to the 50s once that front rolls through. Big changes by the weekend. So your Eyewitness Weather 7-day forecast tomorrow is a lot like today, just not quite as hot. Watch for those pop up locally heavy afternoon storms, mainly north and west. Thursday, morning fog, then a stray afternoon thunderstorm. Friday, the heat breaks, but showers and storms will be locally heavy through the day. Saturday clears out, looks great. Sunday is beautiful. We'll warm it up next week, but still sunny and the humidity not quite as bad. Yuki and Jessica, back over to you.
Okay, thank you. And today's